Monterey Aquarium, March 15, 1997.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. My name is Priscilla. I'm a volunteer here at the aquarium, and we will have a diver joining us in the water in just a couple of minutes. But while we're waiting for the diver, there's a couple of housekeeping issues we need to take care of. Now, I was just upstairs talking to the fish, and they asked for a special favor from the folks that are standing here in the front, and that's that you would please sit down. That way they get a good view of the people that are sitting in the back row. And they like to have a look at everyone. Thank you. Now, my second request does not come from the fish. It comes from down the stairs. They must have a path. So it's okay to sit or stand, but you have to give me a solemn oath that you'll make sure that there's always a pathway during this entire presentation. So can I get an oath from you? Okay, good. Promise. Thank you very much. Great. I'd like to welcome you all here this morning. I'm really glad to see such a nice group of people. We have a wonderful new exhibit that is just opening that's upstairs. Fishing for Solutions, What's the Catch? And I think that you'll enjoy seeing the shrimp and the different fish that are up there. When you go into the Outer Bay exhibit, you're going to see a quote that says, "The sea is the nearest that we come to another world." And isn't it really? And I'd like to welcome you here today to take a walk. It's an underwater walk, only we don't have to get wet. We get to walk through the octopus's garden, through the beautiful kelp forests, through all of those little secret places that are right outside in the bay. And we get to see them firsthand. We don't have to get wet. That's pretty nice. The exhibit that you see, clean seawater that you can bring in all the time and have circulating through here. So we are very, very fortunate to have one of the cleanest bays in the world. And we are on the edge here of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. This water is so clean that we bring it in without any chemical treatment at all and just filter it through sand during the day so that we have a little better visibility. And that's all the treatment that the water on this side of the aquarium that he's wearing. Tell us about what the water is like in there today. And tell us what he's bringing down there and why he's suddenly become the most popular man in the aquarium. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Priscilla. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. All right. Great. What a crowd.
Yes. Good group.
Excellent.
You have quite a crowd in there, too.
Oh, yes. I'm always the most popular guy this time of the morning. Here they come, the senoritas, the little orange ones here. Those are the senoritas, and they're always the first ones here to eat.
They're very friendly.
Oh, extremely. This is great.
So what are you feeding in there? What's so attractive?
Okay, we have, there's a nice little shrimp right there. We have shrimp, we got some cut up clams, some anchovies, a little bit of, looks like mackerel. Good stuff. And the food that we're feeding them here is all natural. It's what they would be eating if they were out in their own environment out there. We try to keep this as natural as possible. This one here, squid, this is what the leopard sharks really like. And you know another name for squid?
But you know another name for squid? Calamari.
You got it. That's it. Do you know what the real difference is between squid and calamari?
So what is the difference?
You ready?
Yeah.
About $3 a pound. If you go to a restaurant, they call it calamari, they can charge you more. So go in and ask for the squid plate. Hopefully they'll give you a break on the price. But the food we do feed them is totally natural, and it is bought from the same people that supply the restaurants here in Monterey. There we go. There goes a leopard shark right there. That's his favorite, is calamari. And the quality of it is the highest. So these fish, they're eating the prime stuff. I mean, this here just isn't leftovers or something. This was the same stuff that may have been made into a calamari steak for somebody else's dinner tonight. And then also what I have right here, and I'll put this up later, inside this tube is krill. Krill is a real fine shrimp, and that's what the sardines and the anchovies eat. So everybody in here gets a chance to eat.
And who else eats krill? Whales, exactly.
You got it, exactly.
Yes. So very
What I have on here, most divers wear wetsuits, and what a wetsuit is, it's neoprene rubber. It's a well-fitted suit, and it hugs their body. And a little bit of water comes in, gets in there, and when it's trapped in between there, it warms pretty close to their body temperature, keeps them warm. In my case, I'm not wearing a wetsuit, I'm wearing what's called a dry suit. No water at all gets into the suit. And today I did something different. I left my gloves off, you can see here. I have wrist seals here. This keeps the water from coming in. I have a neck seal, and then my booties are attached, so no water can get in. I actually have on my street clothes underneath. This is my wallet, right here, and the only thing I actually took off were my shoes. I took my keys out of my pocket. I couldn't get to them anyway if I needed to right now. And I took my cell phone off my clip. And that's it. When I finish the beading show, what I do up top is I'll get a garden hose, I'll rinse my hair off because it'll be a little wet. I'll rinse my suit off, unzip, step out, put my shoes on, comb my hair. There's a hungry guy. I can tell he's looking for something.
That's it.
And actually, I'm ready for lunch after that. But what's really neat about the equipment I'm wearing here is how I'm able to talk to you. This mask I'm wearing is called an A.mpg mask. It was designed in Sweden for firefighters so they can communicate in a real high smoke situation.
Right here, this young man. Gary, are those animals alive?
Everything in here is alive. The plants are alive. There's no artificial plants.
Okay. And how about that food? Is any of that food alive right now?
No, not right now.
It was yesterday.
It used to be at one time. Like I said, this is not artificial.
Pardon me? Gary, is it hard for you to talk in that mask?
Not at all. This mask is so comfortable. As far as normally when I dive, I have a regulator that goes in my mouth. This one is designed where it doesn't have a mouthpiece. It feeds into a chamber, and it only gives me air when I go to breathe. It opens up, and it knows and it senses through a dive cord that goes up that has the electrical wires in it. Also, is feeding the air down to me. I have a massive air supply on the surface that's hooked into a big reservoir of tanks. I probably have about a 1.5 to 2 day air supply, plus a backup tank that's on the surface, plus a third one I'm wearing on my back. There's all these different safety procedures. And also, normally, we never dive alone. And usually I'm in here doing the feeding show by myself. The other divers aren't in here. My backup diver is actually on the surface taking care of the equipment. And if I get Gil to say hi.
Is Gil up there? Later, when he's breathing. But that's because there's that microphone in there and an on-demand breathing apparatus. So when he's breathing air, we hear it magnified in there. So we hear the sound louder.